There's a lot of changes here this morning again. It's another really cold day. I did get a lot done on that Washburn guitar, and we'll even play it for you right after this. Hello, my friends. Jerry Rosa here in the Rosa String Works Workshop. It is Thursday, February 2nd, Groundhog's Day. And no, I didn't find one of them little suckers. I was looking for him all day yesterday. If I could have found him, I'd have wrung his neck, because it's really cold here again this morning. It's like 17 degrees, which I bet you means we're going to have 6 more weeks of winter. Well, today's day number 1 without Emeri. She worked her last day yesterday, so I've got to find a way to move things along myself. That means much longer days now. I'm probably going to have to work in the shop till 5 o'clock in the evenings now instead of just till noon or 1 o'clock. A lot of times I would come back in after lunch, but a lot of times I didn't. But now I think I'm going to pretty much have to. Anyway, I did make good progress on the Washburn yesterday. I left it tuned up overnight. These tuning keys held overnight, which, is kind of amazing, the fact that they're friction keys and everything. Everything seems to be pretty good. The action is still pretty high. It's a little sharp on the intonation, which I would say is partly because the action's a little high. I need to lower the bridge down. I didn't do that yet. I think I need to work on the nut up here. It's not a very good nut at all. I may be able to file through it. I hope I can. Making a new nut just adds another extra hour and a half to the project, which is another $150, and I hate to do that to the guy. Otherwise, it's in pretty good shape. Before I forget, tomorrow's going to be shop talk in the morning, so today be sure to put your questions or comments that you'd like me to discuss in tomorrow's shop talk. Put those in the comments of today's video, and be sure to, start them off with a bunch of questions or something like that, question marks, so that I can tell it's a question for tomorrow's shop talk. That'll be helpful. I've got to get a lot of work done here. Not only do I have to reconcile all my bank statements since the month just changed, but cash drawers and all those things. Got to do all those reconciles. I've got to get taxes paid for my sales tax for last year. In fact, I'm already a couple days late on that, I just realized. So I got to get that done. I got to get started on the bookkeeping on the actual taxes for the whole business for last year. Yeah, and much, much more. So, this is about an 1884 guitar, roughly. That's just an approximate date. You know that most of the stuff I found back on the homesteads back there dates to about that time. And since I wrote this song about that homestead back there and that lady that lost her wedding band, I thought it would be more appropriate to sing it on this guitar than any other instrument that I know of. Sarah married John in '64, and in that same year he marched off to war, leaving Sarah in the valley all alone. That would change soon after he had gone. She washed the baby's clothes in the nearby spring, and it was there she lost her precious wedding ring. Feeling more alone, she longed for his return. The nights were long as her heart would yearn. 160 years come into view. Her precious wedding band was found anew. It was as if her soul were there for all to see. Sarah, John, and the baby. The war raged on as Sarah made her way. The baby grew more like John every day. She prayed that one day soon the war would end, and she'd see John coming round the bend. Despite the odds, John made his way home. Though weak and sick, Sarah would hang on till the baby's daddy held him to his breast, allowing Sarah to find eternal rest. 160 years pass into view. Her precious wedding band was found anew, as if her soul were there for all to see. Sarah John and the baby. Sarah John and the baby. Not a bad sounding guitar, a little bit weak, you know, compared to like a dreadnought. It's a little bit on the sharp side. And I'm not exactly sure why that is, because I definitely had the bridge in the right place. I think it's partly that this, I think the neck is actually still, well, it hasn't really pulled much. It's about where it was, but the action's a little high, and I think that'll help if I get that dropped down another, 20 or so thousandths right about here. It's going to need to go down about 20 thousandths. And if I get that, then I think it'll probably be okay. And I can still taper this saddle back a little bit if I need to also. But I'll be doing those fine touches either later today or very soon. That's going to be about it for today. If you enjoy my videos, please give me a thumbs up today. I would really appreciate that. If you haven't yet subscribed, be sure to get that done, because I'm trying to get to 100,000 subscribers, and we're only 13,000 and change away, so let's get it done. Thank you for watching.